started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Tennessee's offense will come out first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fires left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Looking for an open area to his left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They go to the draw. Showing off the arm.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great seminal running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that...
There he goes. The 20. He's at touchdown Seminoles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Gives it on the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Knight. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Looking for space. It's Bishop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Volunteers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Handoff to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Oh, they're after him. Throwing on the run. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, to give, looking for room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Vols send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little space. Busts through behind his pad. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Using the quick game. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The give on the option. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Knight. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The run from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on a loop, Jesse. Just another good one, another good one, another good one. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. The quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
He'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield. field on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that. They'll make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. I think the receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grab near the marker. It's Davis. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To throw, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Matthews. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown ball! A great catch and run for 6.
That was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That touchdown there puts so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. It's a fumble.
With that said, let's send it back to...
There he goes. Defense got it. They're on the run. Finally brought down. A play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with... The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He'll sneak it.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better human on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
The toss sweep to the right. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That quarterback put his face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. They go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Using his feet, they'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes him talk to the hand. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that 1st down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now when we get...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Volunteers line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be dragged down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands and make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! And he's to the 38-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to pass, it's Knight. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
You were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game.
Breaks into the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Noles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 40. Line, it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Buys a little time. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 35. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Knight. Gets it out fast.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the move. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Still running at the 35. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the 1st down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ballgame? You gotta have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Already 3 for 3 on the night, and now a chance to put through the winner.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Berry. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's stopped.